It's been raining off and on all day here in Branson, so I decided today we would go on an adventure inside. Today we're going to check out something really fun that you too can do, not only here in Branson, but in other places as well. Here's the intro and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Today we're at the Hollywood Wax Museum here in Branson, right on the main strip. And as you can see, just from the outside, we are in for a treat. So in the midst of all of the craziness that's going on in the world, you cannot pay with cash right now. So just a heads up, if you come, it is debit card only. I'm thinking they probably accept Apple Pay, maybe Google Pay as well, but yeah, so that's not an option. We do have to wear a mask here. It's kind of iffy on if you have to wear a mask in some of the places in Branson, but the Wax Museum is requiring it. So back to the car we go, get our mask, and then we'll go back in. Oh, we just took a crazy picture and we're waiting right now at the turnstile for our social distancing, and then we're going in. My ears are not compatible with masks. They're just not. Here is our starting gate with Hugh Jackman and Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts, of course, known for her smile. Here's Mr. Channing Tatum, looking dapper in his suit, and Halle Berry. Now, something that is very nice about the Wax Museum is, as you can see, the scenes here allow for you to take photos with your favorites. So you can join into the scenes. And to do that, we just take off our mask, take a photo, and then put it right back on. We do not touch the characters though, because they can break. Additionally, each one of them has their own sign. And on these signs, you can see a little bit of information about each one of them. And Cameron, you're not wearing a mask. You're not saving the world right now. Look at this, it's Judy Garland, but this is not the Judy Garland in her Dorothy costume. This is the very beautiful Judy Garland, a little later in life. Jack Nicholson has played in some of my favorite roles, and he is my absolute favorite Laker fan, right next to Mr. Matt Damon. And look guys, Marlon Brando. I'm pretty sure this Lucy has had a little bit too much of the softs. But this is Lucy. These are the infamous Marx Brothers, and there's such a detail in each of their faces. Look at this. Such a signature face. And this is Laurel and Hardy. Could it be? It's Bill Murray. It is. It's Bill Murray, guys. From the pad that I am staring at, I know this must be Star Trek. And there they are, the original Star Trek characters. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up. So, the one thing I would say though is, Mr. Spock, why are your arms backwards? Now we can go run the whole ship. It's up to us. If only we knew how to do this. There's so many buttons. Oh no, I messed it up, it turned off. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Now this is supposed to be Paul Walker, but I feel like this is a little different than what he looked like. This is definitely Vin Diesel, Fast and the Furious First Edition. It's a young Vin Diesel right here. Eminem looks like he is about to tell somebody how to do something right here. This is clearly post Shady Days. His hair is darker. Has decided to address things with Ellen right now. Ellen is not wearing a mask. Dad is not wearing a mask, but he looks like he's telling Ellen the correct way to wear a mask. Yep, definitely. Definitely showing Ellen how it's done. This is clearly the Hall of Pop. We have Rihanna right here. Nice Riri. Pink, who everybody says I look like, but I look nothing like. Notice, a lot of things are different here. Obviously, I don't have on my makeup, but our noses look nothing alike. Nothing. No. 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 It's just the hair, guys. It's just the hair. Justin Bieber. Then we have some Taylor Swift, looking longingly like she's about to write another song. And Katy Perry, looking like a cupcake, like always. Oh, Hugh! Look at Hugh Hefner. This is Hugh Hefner with one of the iconic circular beds. So now we're going upstairs, and Dad has suggested we need the night at the museum thing that makes everything come alive. Can you imagine all these celebrities in one place? Oh wait, I think that's what an awards show is. I've entered the comedy area, and there are some of the iconic comedians here. We have quite the range. Did you guess Adam Sandler, Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, and Melissa McCarthy? Look how pint-sized he is. He's shorter than me. Normally this would be where the guns are for the shooting gallery, but as you can see, they are gone for the time being. Looks like a really fun one. This is how they create these figures. They actually do a mold of the various body parts, like so. They then put these together and finalize them. They place these rods in them to make them able to be connected, and then they begin to paint and add hair. Strand by strand, just so it'll look like it's real. Looks like Jamie Foxx is Django, and he is hanging out near the saloon. I'm pretty sure this young Johnny Cash, as well as this young Willie Nelson, have a lot of stories to tell. And of course, no country display can be complete without Dolly Parton, who once said, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap." If Bob was here today, he would still be telling us everything's gonna be all right. Guess what, guys? Bob's right. It is. This might be unpleasant to wear, and it might be inconvenient to not have the props, but it is going to be all right. Into the cave we go, where we find this, and hear some familiar music. There he is, Harrison Ford, the only man who I know did his own stunts for most of these creepy movies. Look how tall John Wayne was. How tall are you, Dad?
5'11".
And John Wayne is towering over Dad, not just because of his hat. Also, Clint Eastwood. I genuinely enjoy a lot of Clint Eastwood's movies, especially ones he directs now. So that's kind of cool. But now we're moving into the 50s diner. It's never ending here. It's one stop after the next, and we have two of the most iconic people that you will find of the 50s, 60s era, Marilyn and Elvis. Now for those who are joining my channel right now, I have actually gone to the place where Marilyn Monroe is entombed right next to Hugh Hefner. So you'll have to go and check that video out. It's really interesting to see that the first centerfold actually is buried next to the man who also made her famous. It's quite iconic. It's getting dark. Oh no, this must mean that we're moving from the 50s straight into the scary halls. that Nacho Libre saves us from all of the creepy things. Just saying. Go Jack Black. We're about to enter into something really awesome. There are so many icons in this room, and I'm excited. Okay, from this angle, it's Beyonce. From this angle, it's less Beyonce. But still, Queen Bee. Michael, stop telling me I can't take your picture. Stop it. Stop it. I just want to peek. The purple one, just as his song comes on, perfect timing. It's Prince. It's Prince. From Mouseketeer to celebrity, it's Justin Timberlake. Let's see how we measure up. Judy Garland was only 4'11" inches. I'm taller than Judy Garland. Jennifer Aniston is 5'4" inches. She's not completely on the ground, still taller. Mark Wahlberg, you are taller than me by an inch at 5'8" inches. And from here on, I'm just short. Robert Redford, 5'9". Julia Roberts towers over me by 2 inches. 5'9". Nicole Kidman, well, there's a reason you were a model. 5'11". And 6'1.5", Colin Firth. And Ashton Kutcher, 6'2.5". Wow, I didn't think you were quite that tall, Ashton. Guys, I turned the corner and my dad was sitting here looking like a wax statue. Had he have not blinked, I wouldn't have known it's him. He's just having a chat here with Tom Hanks. No big deal, only one of the best actors ever. This is where wrestling meets confusion. If you look at this, it's The Rock. But if you look at it it also kind of looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It looks like we have a bunch of celebrities all dressed up right here. We have Miss Jennifer Lawrence. A lot of people really love Jennifer Lawrence, and I kind of like her too. She has a really bizarre and unique personality that I can definitely appreciate. Miss Sandra Bullock, looking stylish. Ryan Gosling, another Mouseketeer that turned movie star. Everyone oohs and ahs over The Notebook. Seth Rogen has to be one of my favorite funny people. He's hilarious, and it seems so unintentional. And last but not least, Scarlett Johansson. Looking dapper, but a little bit older than she does in real life. One of my favorite Texans of all times, Matthew McConaughey, with his iconic gaze. And for this one, I'm pretty sure Jennifer Aniston changed salons. Her hair is very blonde, and she is looking very tan in her gold. Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. Everybody remembers Leonardo from Titanic. These two movies right here, both about boats, both with very interesting stories. If you ever see these two guys, do not let them show you a silver thing. Will, why do you look so upset? And Tommy, I kind of like you in the cheerleader movie where you say, "This is my happy face." Way better. We have entered into a chapel and we find none other than George Clooney. I feel like in here they had to have a wedding dress so that all of the women could dress up and marry George Clooney. I mean, I personally am rewatching ER, just saying. But this is the last place, and then we exit, as always, through the gift shop. How my coffee makes me feel in the morning. Urgh. Without coffee, I don't hulk out too much. But with it, I can do anything. Whew. Mask off. Future said it best. But yeah, so that was the Hollywood Wax Museum here in Branson. We saw some really cool ones. Now, how would you feel if you came down a staircase and saw Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface looking at you? That was a little weird, and I can honestly say that that's one of the areas that I expected someone to just have a jump scare, but they didn't, and I was really happy. So anyway, that was the Hollywood Wax Museum here in Branson. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you like content like this and like to go on adventures, and check out the interactive map in the comments below if you want to go on more adventures and plan your own in the future. Bye guys!